On today's agenda of stuff we're gonna do now that the day is almost over is what I tried doing the other day, hooking these chisel plows up, getting them in and getting them all fixed up and ready to go. I hooked it up a while ago, but that's as far as we actually got with it. So now Brandon and I are giving it attempt number 2. You know what you're doing? Nope. Me neither. It looks weird pulling this ancient steel into the shop. It's almost like it doesn't belong here. Well, I need the blowtorch. Cameron, you want mayo this time?
I just ate, I'm not that hungry.
That's good. We also need 15/16 socket, impact, and wrench.
Just something else up again. I got the wrench and I got a impact.
You got a socket?
Yes, 15/16.
That should be it. We need a chain yet. And if you want mayo or something, well, at least I did one thing good from last time when I had the plan of actually doing this, was I took a note on my phone, figuring out the parts that we actually need off this chisel plow that's down here, put on the one that we just pulled into the shop. Yeah, now we just gotta wait for Joey. Come on, Joey. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed so you guys can watch me. Oh. Okay, Cameron, grab the chain off of there and do something with your life. Okay, Joey, lift her up. Okay, you can impact off the front shank because we'll use that one. Unless you want me to impact and you cut because you have boots and I have dudes. Sure. Joey wants to do things safe and not start a giant wildfire. That's not exciting.
Look at that, Preston.
Hey, that actually kind of worked. Good thing I thought of that. And you wanted to torch them all off. Well, we're back to the olden days where we got to use a wrench instead of an impact, I guess. But the new olden days, it's a ratchet wrench. It's not just a normal wrench. A little more efficient. How's it coming, Cameron?
Great.
Preston's got the hard job again.
Yeah, being a YouTuber is a lot of work. Okay, we have plenty then. Get this one off. I got that one there, I got this one there. And let's take that tensioner off that one. Well, we're re-breaking out desperate measures again. Ready to burn down the whole county?
No, you are.
Heck yeah, brother. Looks a heck of a good YouTube video. It won't go. Well, sadly we didn't burn down the whole county. Don't you just love all the comments that people keep saying you're my brother, we're brothers?
We are.
No guys, this is my dad, not my brother. I just like to call him Joey because it gets under his skin a little bit. Instead of fixing this chisel plow with the broken cylinder here, we realized it's a lot more than just that. So we folded it up with the payloader here. I gotta bring it into the shop. Oh, one thing after another. You got an idea in your head and you go try to do it, and the idea doesn't work how you thought you were gonna do it. So Dad's got a new idea to fix the idea. Washers. See if you can lift it or if we need the payloader, Dad. That must mean we need the payloader. Put the little 6420 to use here. You know, Cameron, if you wouldn't have broke this, we wouldn't be out here right now freezing our butts off.
When I broke it, it was like 80 degrees outside.
Well, Cameron was betting me that Dad's little contraption with his washers and that hitch pin is, he's not gonna make it home, but I don't know. I think Dad's pretty wishful thinking. I think he'll make it. I'm back now. I gotta get a little bit of room in the shop here so we can get that other chisel plow in here. Yeah, this looks like it'll work. I'll just pull this one forward and he should be able to get right in here. I heard Dad on the radio saying he thinks it's gonna unhook, but he's almost in. That's why the payload is behind him, so it doesn't go rolling down the hill. Does that mean it made it? Oh boy, I think you maybe bent the hitch pin a little bit. Just a little. Looks like we got some new packages, some new goodies here. Oh, let's go see what we got. Shout out to today's sponsor, Heisey. Let's open these up and see what we got. I love opening boxes. It's always like Christmas morning. You know, I feel like a knife would work a little bit better than this little screwdriver. So this company reached out to us, and after I did all my picking of what I said I wanted, it was quick 3-day shipping, even out here in the middle of nowhere. And these little hay dudes, don't get me wrong, they're a comfortable shoe, but they don't really work for working. Ooh, that was comfy slide-in. Along with their fast shipping, they also have a lifetime 100-year guaranteed warranty, which is awesome because these boots are very lightweight. And they also, on first glance, seem pretty durable. I guess we'll see once how they do. They also sent me some hip waders, which these are what I'm really excited for. Because when I want to go fishing in the spring and it's cold out, well, now I got me some waders. And also, when I'm washing off one of them or the anythings, and I want to use the fire hose or something and it's cold out, I won't get soaking wet now because I also have hip waders. Even being a healthy man like myself, these things seem to fit pretty good. Oh heck yeah, these things are super comfortable. Yeah, I think you gotta like fasten it on your waist or something like this. There we go. Right? Alongside the waders and these boots, they also have a long variety of footwear. Check out the link in the description below for 15% off your first purchase. I'm super excited to be partnered up with this brand. Seems like some pretty good quality stuff, and they back it by lifetime warranty. And going through everything, prices on this compared to other companies seem substantially cheaper. Strongly suggest you guys go check them out. Yeah, do it. I truly am mind blown with how lightweight these are. It feels like there's almost nothing on my feet. While they are in fact waterproof, my feet are still dry. They also work really well for walking through the yard that's actually not muddy for once. After we get the 40 inches of snow they're calling for, I think it might get a little muddy. Good thing I'll have these. Dad's down here filling up the fuel tank on the 450 because we kind of accidentally made a purchase again this morning. We gotta go pick it up in the morning.
Accidentally?
Yeah, it was accidentally on purpose. Are you excited for it?
I think so.
Are you excited to pay for it?
Nope.
I wouldn't be either. You should get some of these boots, Dad. Hold it, it's so light. There's no weight there. You don't feel like you're wearing shoes. Well, Cameron wanted to try on the hip waders here, and
They're perfect. The one size fits all.
yeah, Cameron, I don't know if that fits you.
I can almost fit entirely inside of this thing.
Yeah, I think if you want to go swimming, you go swimming inside of that. Cameron's a little bit smaller than I am, I guess. Cameron, you might have to order yourself a pair.
I might have to. These are really nice waders.
Well, we know the boots are waterproof. I guess we gotta test out the waders here and see if they're waterproof. See if I can catch me a fishy. Okay, so I've never actually wore hip waders in water before, so this is kind of weird to me. Oh my! We are dry and warm, and it feels really weird. Once again, a big thank you to High C for sponsoring today's video. These things are keeping me warm and dry. Make sure you guys check them out. Link in the description for 15% off your purchase. I gotta see if I can catch me a fishy now. You know how you can normally just like pee in lakes? Yeah. You know, when I was out there, I didn't exactly think that one through. We got it now. So here's the thing we accidentally on purpose bought. We're adding another tractor to the fleet. The 8R is getting a new friend. I have the key. That was definitely a cold start. I say we bought this accidentally on purpose because we saw the tractor, we were looking at it, we were interested, but we just decided as a family, as a group, that we're just not gonna purchase it. But we kept an eye on the auction as it went online, and sure enough, it went for half price of what the dealership had this thing listed for. So we got one heck of a good deal. 99% of the time, we hate auctions because you never win. You go to auctions thinking you're gonna get a good deal and you never do. But finally, I think we got a good one here. Oh, Brandon, take it back. We got some corrosion going on here. That's awesome. They also had an 8R here that went relatively cheaper. A 370 8R, I should say. But this one had quite a few more hours, and Wasn't as loaded as the other one. Now we have two of our favorite tractors. We all love that 8R because of that Command Pro armrest. In my opinion, I think we ended up with the nicest tractor in the lineup here. Yeah, I know a guy that wrecked one of those rims once. That'll happen. So like I was saying, this is a kind of an accidentally on purpose purchase because we weren't planning on buying it, but then it was going so cheap we just couldn't quit clicking the bid button. Yeah, it was my bad. I swear, it's like Christmas morning, every morning. New equipment showing up in the yard. Brandon's still on the way home with the new 8R 310. And now our snow pusher for our payloader just showed up as well. So this is exciting. Good thing we don't have any snow to push it right now, but there are talks that the next few days we could get up to 40 inches of snow. I'm really hoping they're wrong though. Yep, that looks like a pusher. At least we have it if that 40 inches comes now. We got this when we ended up purchasing that 644P John Deere payloader. We wanted another attachment with it, and I think if we get this, I think purchasing this helps keep the value of that 644P up, because when it comes time for pushing snow in the yard, that will make it more efficient, therefore getting less hours on the payloader, therefore keeping the value of the payloader higher. So I think that was a smart decision if we actually get snow. Luke, who just delivered the pushers in the payloader right now, Dad was complaining when he was running it that when he curled the bucket back, it just went really slow. So he's in there in the computer trying to fix it, see if he can get it to do what Dad wants it to do better, right? Yep. I was trying to clean dirt out, and here Joey goes, just dumping a big pile right there.
Well, the way it looks now, we might not need that thing, but that would push a lot of snow.
Looks like Brandon's arrived back with a new tractor. Earlier when I said we got it accidentally on purpose, because we were in the market for a tractor, but then again we weren't. And when it went for literally half the price of what the dealership had it listed for, we couldn't not buy it, right? Like, if you get a good deal that good on an auction, you just kind of have to do it. So we were hoping for maybe something a little smaller. That would probably be a little more feasible of what we wanted. But bigger is always better, right, Joey? How'd you drive home? Was it exciting?
It's like the other one.
If we take the 370 and the 310 and hook them together, we can pull an air seeder with two tractors.
It's a genius idea.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Well, Dad just had to do it. He pulled them both in side by side. Yeah, that's an issue. We found that it is leaking antifreeze. Don't know where, if it's the radiator, if it's just a hose, but that is antifreeze on the ground. It's not what you want to see there, Brandon. Well, we just got done with the guy in the air seeder getting the tanks switched over to hydraulic drive, so that works, and we're hoping it's going to work. We think it will. Brandon and I are now going to investigate to see why we are leaking antifreeze down there. When I say Brandon and I mean Brandon, and I'm going to record him.
That's usually how it goes.
What do you see?
A whole lot of nothing. Oh, right there. I think we should start it up and let it run.
I think it's gonna get warm for it to actually leak. I wonder if it's just a little loose here.
She's squished though, that's the thing.
It's not squished enough, Brandon.
That is a very good possibility. So maybe it needs to be taken off and cleaned up, but you can't do that.
Yeah, I feel like if you take that off, there's gonna be about 30 gallons of antifreeze laying right here next to us. Yeah, that's one thing about auction stuff. You never know if you bought a lemon. I don't think we did. I'm thinking just leaking hose down there. Well, I think maybe we fixed it. We took that cover off and just tightened up the hose clamp a little bit. Ran it, got it good and hot. Still no dripping, so I guess if that's the easiest or worst that happens, we're good to go. Yeah, for some reason all these tractors need new seats. Like our 8R 370 needs a new seat. I think our 7R does, and our 9RX over there also needs a new seat.